I feel like it's smarter for
Recipes?
recipes
Really?
or
You
like
cook?
no.
What do you need the recipes for?
That it answers more. It answers more questions. So like if I'm in the kitchen and I'm like, how do you convert?
Which restaurant will deliver tonight?
Right.
To your speaker in your bathroom and have music playing as it's sucking the steam out of the room.
And other things.
Welcome to A Night in the Asylum. It's Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Well, it's not Sunday. It's Saturday.
Time for talk, tech,
Already on a to a good start.
We're already off. We're off to a great start.
855-366.
Okay, you guys sound good, but that intro was a little like
Yeah, staticky,
shaky.
right?
Something happened.
And Rafi.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Yes, you sound great.
Oh God, what a whirlwind!
What a whirlwind.
I'm
It's,
not in New York.
It's Saturday, April 16th. We're recording this in advance of Sunday because I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in a plane.
And Sunday's
Rafi's
Easter.
in Miami. Sunday's Easter.
Hop-
Jen, where are you? You're at home? Where?
I'm at home.
Oh, it
You're
looks
home?
different. You don't have your background hidden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is my real
Because
background.
she cleaned her
It's your
kitchen this
real
time.
place.
She cleaned her
Yeah.
kitchen. I should unblur mine because I'm in like there's a nice bed behind me. It's like
Boom, chicka, boom.
all clean. As
Before it
opposed-
gets messed up, huh,
Oh,
Rafi?
God. So I am in Doral, Florida, which is like the backyard of Miami, I guess, or whatever.
What are you doing
I-
there?
I got invited to be on a dating show.
Go
Enamora-
on.
it's called Enamorándonos. It's on Univision. And I was gonna go originally as my friend's translator because he's Russian, so he doesn't know much Spanish. He speaks English and Russian. And so I was gonna go as a translator, and then they saw me, I guess, on social media and stuff, and they asked me to be on the show. So I'm like
Oh.
one of the people here, apparently. One of the people on the show. So they paid for the hotel, they paid for the transportation, food, and the flight. So
Wait,
So
they
wait, so you could
they
be
saw
there
you and they
for-
thought,
they asked me if I wanted to be on the show. Yeah, because I guess they needed another participant or whatever. And there's this guy from Venezuela apparently on the show, but I have no
Oh.
idea what he looks like. And I'm like,
But wait, is this a dating game where it's a
It's a-
competition to see if
it-
someone picks you?
so I think I'm the one that has to conquest the person. So they don't know, they haven't seen what I look like, I think. But I want to know a lot of information about them, I guess. And I've never done something like this, so it's like all new to me.
And this is
so
like
it's
for,
TV,
like-
for Univision. So, I mean, it's a live show, so it's gonna be
wait,
people
say
there.
the name of the show again one more time.
Enamorándonos. I will
So
type
I
it to you.
looked up Univision dating show, and that was the first one that came up. And the
Yeah.
description is enamorando,
Oh boy,
a
here we
real
go.
show.
About finding
Is it a real
love.
show? Love is
Yeah.
in the air. That's
It's
that's
like
I'm
what's
gonna
on
send you
in
the
Netflix
English.
spelling.
now, the ultimatum and then Love is Blind. This is
So
like
they
the
don't-
new thing now.
So they have it's been out for a few years. I've seen like one episode part of it, but I'm not really familiar with it. But I meet with producers and stuff on Monday, and we're shooting. It's live, I think like 6 to 8 or something. We start at
Oh.
5. Something. It's like Monday through Friday. So they put a wall in between, and you're supposed to like kind of like ask questions and figure out kind of like
So it's like the dating game.
like it's a dating game. Yeah, it's kind of like schmooze the person and court the person. You know.
Have you ever
Enamorando.
seen the dating game in the U.S. version?
I just texted you the spelling.
Is that the one
I-
that's 2 and 2? That one, the dating show?
The dating game is three potential.
Suitors.
Yes, and then there's the one guy behind the wall or the girl, or whatever, that picks one of the three.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one. Similar to
Mm.
that. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I think it depends on like how well the date goes. Like they'll have us here till longer, but
So you could be in Miami until I'm there, maybe.
Whiskers. Whiskers in Miami.
I'm
But,
coming on Thursday. So-
Oh, you are.
Mhm.
Well, but I was supposed to leave Thursday actually, because originally they wanted him to leave Wednesday, but I had that print job for Miami West that I told you. Did I tell you about it?
Yeah.
So that went well. It was all like pretty much all day and whatever, but they treated us really well. It was good.
They
And
paid
wanted
you?
us- Yeah, yes, of course. And then they leave us, fed us, paid us. I mean, I haven't got paid yet, but I did the paperwork,
So
So
wait a
waiting
minute,
for that. So
did
waiting
they-
for the money, music video money though.
Do they film you having the date too, or just picking the date?
No, they haven't. So the show is filmed and it's also live because there's an audience there, I think. So it'll be Monday. We're gonna do that on Monday. We haven't. I just literally just got here today, right?
Literally, he just like sat down, put on.
Yeah, I didn't
headphones.
have lunch. They had food. We took some girls' food. Emma, it was left on the thing. So they give you a lunch and dinner at the same time, which I don't know if that's safe because it just sits there.
What?
And then there's complimentary breakfast at the hotel, and there's a gym, there's a pool, blah blah blah. There's a Denny's, McDonald's across the thing, but I don't particularly eat over there. So I'm like scarfing this like kind of like Cuban meal that was there. It's like platanos with rice and beef or whatever. So anyway,
So,
So,
are
yeah.
you interacting with any of the other contestants, or the first time you meet everyone?
it's
is
first
tomorrow?
time meeting. I saw my friend already today. He's a floor below me, and then we met this girl that's a participant from San Antonio, and then the guy I'm supposed to meet or court, whatever, is from Venezuela, but I think maybe he lives here. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yep, a lot of Venezuelans in
I
Florida.
only know his name. That's
So
it.
you don't have to pretend that you're dating a woman. It actually is going to be a man.
This one is like
picking.
for a man. Yeah, it's not like
Wow.
a scripted reality thing. It's like a lot. I thought it was a reality show first, but it's actually a live dating like TV show that's been out for like a few years, and they have over half a million followers on Instagram. So
Oh.
they better tag me.
Yes,
so I can
Oh,
leave with
reach-
40,000 new followers at least, right? But so it's exciting. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen.
That's
I
pretty
really
cool.
have no idea what to expect. But there's like a whole team we're meeting with, the producers. People are gonna like dress me, and I have brought clothes. They wanted us to bring 4 different looks. So I don't know if they'll use my stuff. We'll see. But so Wednesday was stressful because I was supposed to leave the next morning at 6 a.m. And they were trying to put me on Spirit, which is like the worst airline.
Oh,
Mm.
JetBlue
they're
just
like-
bought them.
like
They're
the
talking about
Flintst-
buying them.
They what?
JetBlue might be or buy them. I think they're going to try to.
Hopefully
Yeah.
they upgrade them because their seats are like the Flintstones. I heard and you have to pay for your own water apparently.
They cancel a lot of
So-
flights.
So they wanted us to leave at 6 in the morning on Thursday, and I was still at the job, and 5 different people were calling me about this and that, and I was trying to look for tickets online to see if we get a better price because they were like $1,000.
Yes.
And they were gonna
yeah.
spend the money, but then they rescheduled to Saturday. But I did find a couple of tickets, but they were for the 28th, and I didn't notice the day, and it got all jumbled up. But so luckily, I got to leave today. It was only like a 3-hour flight. It was good. I left at Newark, so I got to like work on stuff that I needed to do and pack in time and everything. So
And
So,
you're
yeah, it's been a
supposed to
crazy
come
week.
back on.
I don't know yet. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I think.
He's living the
Unless-
life. I would have lived that life.
Yeah.
Come
Just
to
like-
Miami. Well, Whiskers is coming next.
I'm
week.
coming. I'm coming.
Darren,
Thursday
I have
to
to
Sunday.
say, Darren, you're glowing. What is happening?
Yeah, I'm
You-
pregnant.
You look 10 years younger. What are you
It's the
doing?
light. Here, let me show you.
Okay.
Wait, I have to make him big on my screen so I can see his face. Where is he?
Right? Doesn't he look younger?
Let me see.
What is he doing? What are you eating?
Yeah, there's like no wrinkles on your face. What's going on?
It's a new ring light, right?
Yeah. hmm
Mhm.
Well, I did just have surgery, but I didn't tell you the whole thing.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
hmm
So yesterday was interesting day for me. We were invited to a
Seder.
Seder, and it was the first one we've actually gone to.
Shabbat
I didn't know
shalom.
I wasn't allowed. I didn't know we were allowed because I'm not Jewish, but we went and it was a very good time. I really
Did you? How is the food?
The food is good. I was expecting it to be bland and
No,
It was-
Jewish
it was
food is
really
good. It's
good.
similar to Eastern European food, like Polish.
but I thought during
cabbage,
Passover it would be like
matzahs.
weird. Yeah,
Do you have
there's
the flatbread, the matzahs?
Yeah,
There's also the chocolate covered matzahs. Those are good.
yeah.
I once went over this Israeli guy's house once on the Upper East Side. We dated for a hot second, but he was a smoker, so it was kind of a deal breaker.
Uh-huh.
But he would pay for everything, and I'm like, no, let me pay, because he was like, he worked for some cosmetic company, and I don't think he owned it or something like that. But he was
Rafi,
like really
do you prefer when they pay for everything?
not always. Like I like
Not
to,
always.
I like to get, I like to, like if I'm
Give
dating
and
someone.
receive.
No, if I'm dating someone,
Really?
like we take turns. I like to take turns when I'm like dating someone, like if it's more serious. Like if they'll get me, like usually I'll be the one to get the coffee first, and the next time maybe they'll get something. I think it's important to like take turns, you know what I mean?
I know what
But
you mean.
anyway, but with
Mhm.
this guy, this Israeli guy, we just went on like just a few dates, whatever. But once I went to his place on the Upper East Side, and prepared like matzos with chocolate with Nutella on top. It was delicious.
Really?
The
Ugh.
only part that was could use improvement in the Seder is the wine.
Oh, the
And
wine
it's the kosher wine is
kosher. Yeah, it's
basically
just
like
blessed. It just
grape
means that it's
juice
been
with
blessed by a rabbi. The mash. I know the juice tastes like grape juice, right? Really sweet.
grape with a lot of sugar.
Yeah,
And it was,
meshnavanitz or something.
No,
I
what
forget
could have made it
Oh,
better is tequila,
Meshavitz.
Jen.
well, we were drinking
Mashevitz.
tequila, you know what I mean?
Oh,
But
you
like,
brought your tequila with you?
yeah, because we're
Obviously,
like,
I guess
BYOB.
you were helping to promote
Yes.
whoever was there.
I'm trying to see
Yeah.
what it was called, the tequila. I
And
mean the
your tequila company started following me, Jen.
oh,
That was you.
finally, that was
you.
me.
I know. I
That was
followed
me.
back. I followed back.
It's
Now the
called
gin.
Manischewitz.
Manischewitz. Yeah. It's super sweet. I like it, but it's too sweet. Manischewitz, yeah. They make matzahs too, I think the brand. It's like a brand, popular brand.
Yes, but it was a
Um,
lot of fun.
Yeah.
We tried to, they had like phonetic spelling of Hebrew, so we tried to sing along in some parts where
Yeah.
we could.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Talking about sing along, let's tell
I like that
Darren about-
segue.
let's talk to Darren about that random night we had at La Pulperia in Hell's Kitchen.
Yes. What is going on with you two? It's a
Oh,
romance
Oh,
and,
God.
and
I
making.
was going back home from work, and Jen texted me, I'm in the city.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I was like, okay, let me pass by.
I think I'm working and tired.
Yeah, it was
I
this
don't
and that.
know.
And then we met up at La Pulperia, and what happened, Jen?
So we were there. This is a new account that is a big supporter of Valdez. I think they're bringing in Aksu, and the owner has known Manuel forever. It's been like 10, 15 years. They lost touch and then they reconnected. So we were there just to kind of say hi. And I remember that Rafi is in Hell's Kitchen, and this restaurant is in the Hell's Kitchen area. So I text him, and as he's arriving, the owner was like, there was a big table set up that sat maybe like 20, 25 people, and all these people dressed nicely were coming in, and he's like, there's a famous woman that is coming to celebrate her birthday here. Normally we don't have karaoke and
That was
all of
before
this
I
stuff.
got there, though.
Yeah.
You were there for a while before I arrived.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And we're like, okay. So he's like, yeah, we're going to have karaoke. We're going to stay open later than normal. And when Rafi came, I think the table was already full. I showed him the girl. I don't know who she was. I think she was on a singing reality show. And
She was
also,
in the Heights in Puerto Rico, and
That's
she was
right,
in
she
West
was
Side
in-
Story. She's one of the main girls, one of the like ensemble girls. Yeah.
that's right. And then
movie.
also a lot of the people that were at our table are, performers, actors on Broadway or off Broadway. So it was like a very entertaining group of
Crowd.
people. And then they started singing. And it's the first time I saw Rafi singing in real life. Like I've seen recordings
Live.
of him.
Mhm.
He has a very lovely voice singing Besame Mucho.
Thank you.
And it was very, very nice. And he
Was
even
a
went
serenade.
over and like serenaded the table. I think,
Yeah. Well,
right?
there
You
was a
watched
girl that was into it, but then she left. Remember, I was doing a cappella at first, and then
it?
finally,
Yes.
well, Jen saved me because the Argentinian guy hadn't put it in yet. So Jen was like, "Yeah, let me put it in." So he pushed him.
Mhm.
I'm glad you
Yes.
did. Thank you. And that was great. It was a fun night. I got to try tequila. Jen's
Yes.
tequila. It was earthy notes.
Earthy notes
And-
from the
and-
volcanic soils of the lowlands.
Yes, I got a margarita, the special
It's a
treatment, and I got to meet Manuel for the first time.
Yes.
He was awesome, and I met one of their employees, the one that does. I sent him my video.
Ariel. Oh,
Ariel.
yes. Over
And
the
then-
shaker.
And then Whiskers, Manol and her dropped me off. I was only 2 blocks away, but they insisted, so I was like, okay.
Yes.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
quite the evening, and
You
I
guys
couldn't
had
get
a
out.
great evening.
I couldn't get out of the car because it's been a while since I've been in a car. But it was like a fancy, like
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what it was. I couldn't get in as the
He was,
windows
it's a
started rolling down.
Tesla, and he's like, "How do you open the
Where's the
door?"
button?
Even to open it, I was like,
Where's the
"Oh, that's
handle?"
interesting. You gotta like do this." It's like,
It's
the
like
first time.
flush. It's like you have to put your fingerprint, and they'll open.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun, and those kind of impromptu
That was the best,
get-togethers,
right?
I think, are the best. Yeah, there's no
Always.
expectations or anything. You just
No.
decide to get together and have fun.
Yeah.
There was singing.
That's a great night.
dancing, good food, good drinks.
And that big glass of champagne.
The
Remember
big
they were passing around.
Yeah, big. It's actually like a big glass of. Oh, did they have champagne? Maybe sangria.
It was no. They well when she toasted, it was a champagne or prosecco or
It's a
something.
big glass of.
Yeah, and everybody kept sharing it, like going around. COVID.
When we say big, it was like as big as your torso. Big,
Like,
huge. How was your? When was that? That was like on a Monday or a Tuesday, right?
oh, that was on a what day was? I have no idea anymore. I have no idea what's
I
happening.
feel like it was a Tuesday.
No, it was Monday because I had the thing the next day. It was the day I worked the Women's National Basketball Association event at Spring Studios. I think that was Monday.
Monday.
That was Monday, yeah.
Yep. I actually went back there on Wednesday, so it had to be Monday.
Oh, nice.
I was planning to go there with my ex coworkers from my previous company. We got together.
Okay.
Of people that don't live in the state were in the city, so we all got together, met there, had drinks, and then we went to another cool place in the Upper East Side, which is really far from where that.
What's it
was.
called?
It was called what was it called? I'll tell you right now. All we had there were drinks though. It was like I think almost like a dive bar, I want to say.
Did you eat this time at La Pulperia?
Yes, they have really good food, but they're mostly seafood, and I don't do much seafood.
We were talking about taking Darren for the drag brunch, remember?
Uh-huh. Oh yes,
That he might like it.
Yes, has every I think
There's 2 showings
Saturday or
every
Sunday,
Sunday.
right?
Every weekend, 2 showings, yeah.
yes.
Where's this in?
In Pulperia in Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, the same place. Okay.
44th and
9.
Got it.
Yes. Oh, it's called Penrose in
I
Upper
don't know
East
that one.
Side
Okay.
is where we went after Pulperia. Do you have any plans, Darren, after you land in Texas on Easter?
No.
No East.
I'm
no
there
Easter
for
egg
work.
hunt? No
Although
Easter
Although
egg
I
hunt?
decided, Jen, to stay at the Fairfield Inn,
Upton?
just south of the gay area. What's the gay area called? Owl something.
What is it?
I forget the name of it.
I think you said
Uh,
Uptown, Upton or something.
Yeah,
Upton?
it's near
Or
Uptown.
the other one, yeah.
Oh, yes. You're talking about oh my
Oaklawn.
God.
It's south of Oaklawn. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna walk to the bars or probably take Uber and see them all because I've been to Texas multiple times for work and I've never gone up there to take a look around.
I wonder if that place, it was called like Electric Lizard or
That's cool.
Lizard Lounge. Lizard Lounge.
Lizard Lounge.
It's like really famous. I don't know if it's still open, but that was like really
That one I haven't heard
popular.
of, but one of the big ones is Roundup Saloon. That's probably the most popular.
Oh, okay. Lizard Lounge is not like a gay bar, but it's like I don't know. I've never been, but I know it's very popular in that area.
I like Electric Lizard. We should open a bar called that.
Electric Lizard. It's like, did it get shocked? What happened?
Electric Lizard. Could be a music
Is it-
venue too.
There's another word that this was many years ago. This guy as a bartender, and he was making a cocktail, and you know the bar spoons, he was putting it in, but it was like bent or it was like messed up somehow. And he's like, well, that's a wonky. No, it was the jigger. He said it's a wonky jigger.
Oh, that jigger's a little thing for
Yeah, and I was like, that's a
mixing
cool
or
name for a
something.
bar, wonky jigger.
Jen, I'm just looking up
Yeah,
here.
well.
There's a place in Old East Dallas called Electric Lizzieland.
No,
Electric
no.
Lizzie Land.
That's not it.
No, it's Lizard Lounge. That's what it's called.
Lizard Lounge.
The Lizard Lounge. It may not be a thing anymore, but for sure, in its heyday, the Lizard Lounge in
The Lizard Lounge still exists. It's on 2424 Swiss Avenue, Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, that sounds right. But it's in Deep Ellum though, so I don't know if that's walkable.
That's right in
for
the
you.
same area.
Yeah. Oh, I think beloved Deep Ellum Bar Lizard Lounge shutters permanently.
Oh, really?
May
Oh, my night was just
2020.
ruined, Jen.
I know,
No.
and they've been open for like
Oh, it's gone?
ever.
It's
Yeah.
closed.
Oh no.
Permanently closed, yep.
COVID. Maybe it's hibernating.
Yeah.
It's winter.
They've been
so-
open since 1991.
Jen, that's
So-
okay. I've got about 10 bars I can walk to in that same area.
All right. I need
And
to
they're all
see the
gay.
list. Oh, they're all gay. I wouldn't know, but like if they're good or not.
Uh-huh.
What kind of fun are you looking for, Darren? Do you-
Just a
do you
couple
know?
drinks, Jen. That's it.
All right.
Maybe
Couple
that
drinks,
Glance
and
behind me to see somebody's looking, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Yes.
A little
There are going to be a lot of
massage.
tall.
That's all I'm
tall
allowed
guys
to.
in Texas.
I was looking at pictures of the bars and I was surprised that the guys that go out to the bars don't wear like the cowboy hats and that kind of stuff.
That's more like Fort Worth, I would say.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'll
Fort
have to
Worth
take
is
a ride over
more
there, maybe.
cowboys. You like
Michael
cowboys?
Pyle's in Fort Worth, but he doesn't wear cowboy hats.
I bet he has a cowboy hat.
I don't
That's
know.
part of the rules. But anyway, next time, Darren, we need a plan for you to join us. So the three.
Oh,
of us
I
can
do have
go.
a next time. I'm coming back out May the 8th, I think it is. I don't remember anymore.
8th through the
mean-
13th, I think you were saying.
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be.
She means La Pulperia.
Yes, in New
Oh,
York.
that place. I
we
would
can
love to
always
go there.
Yeah, we have to go. Bring Pat.
Do you hear the dogs barking?
Yeah, I hear dogs.
Let me hear.
Oh my god, you don't hear them barking.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hear them in my
them
headset.
barking.
There's a
Yes.
person walking around my neighborhood with his dog, and my dog is going crazy. So
Uh-oh,
I'm
what
trying to
happened to
mute myself
Rafi?
in between comments.
I see. Rafi, I think, had to take a phone call from the studio.
Are
Did you
we
have
more
to-
important, Rafi?
What's going on?
Did
I
you
said,
have
are
to
we
take a
more
call from
important?
the?
Somebody called me. It's a new friend. It's a little complicated though.
Oh, well, it must
Look
be
at
an
that
impor-
face.
It must be a special friend. You answered mid podcast.
I know. I felt bad
Yeah.
because he
What?
called earlier, and I don't want to think I'm like ignoring him.
Is he in
So-
Miami?
No, he lives in New York. He works at a
Oh.
Portuguese cafe in Chelsea.
Is this a potential new boyfriend?
Maybe, but he has a boyfriend. That's the thing. But he's in Florida,
Oh.
so they're long distance. but
You
he's-
homewrecker, you.
No,
You
I didn't know.
bitch.
He didn't tell me at first. He didn't tell me.
Well, I
We
guess
got-
that's a
we
message.
had- so there's this thing I have encountered in the city a couple times, like maybe 3-4 times. I call it the unexpected date. So like when you meet someone with casually and then you end up just hanging out and go on like a really nice date, So that's what happened to me with him. And I was at Hudson Yards actually in the shopping center going down the escalator. He was walking up, he was heading up the escalator. And we kind of like locked eyes, and I
And
looked
did you
back.
turn around on the
He
escalators?
smiled. I went down, then I took the other
You did the
escalator
look
right
back.
up. I did my look back. Yeah, my little
Wow.
technique I taught you about.
Listen to you working
So he
it.
kept going, and I went, and as I got down, I took it up again. I took it up, and he was there waiting with a smile on his face.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Well, he's from Chile. He's originally from Chile, and the country, not the pepper.
That might be love at first sight.
And so we hung out. I took him to the vessel. He'd never been there. We walked around, and then we got lunch, and then we got a drink.
Like,
And
what in
then-
his eyes told you to get back in the elevator
I
and
don't
go
know.
up?
What was
And
it?
then he
Escalator.
stayed.
Escalator.
Escalator.
Yeah.
Oh, so he
has-
can see you. I
Yeah,
see.
he was
That's
really
different.
nice. Really nice eyes. Actually, they're like a hazel green color or whatever. And,
What's his
um,
name?
What?
What's his name?
His name is Diego.
Diego.
So the
Anyway.
the escalators were like opposite facing or something, right?
Yeah. Well, that was
That's
going
pretty
down. He
cool.
was going up, and it was cool. No, we had a nice time, and I was like, you know what, it is what it is. And then we kept in touch, and then once I went over to his place and I brought snacks, and then he's like, oh, I have to tell you, well, because I asked him that first day, he's like, are you single? Like, do you have a boyfriend? He said no. So that night he's like, yeah, I have a boyfriend, blah blah blah. But like, I need to call him because I call him every night. But like, it's hard to because he lives in Florida, right? And then the other day he was having some issues with him because he wasn't like he was very dismissive and stuff. So I think they're going through some stuff. But he says he likes me. He wants
Wouldn't
to,
it be funny if he was one of the contestants on the dating show that you're going to be on.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't
That
know.
would be
And then you picked him and you had a
Plot-
date with his
plot-
boyfriend.
Plot twist.
Oh,
No, I don't know if he's
awkward.
been the guy's
Oh,
been
that would be
following-
just gold. They should find that guy and bring him down.
God.
Mhm.
No, I don't know if it's the same. If it's the same guy, but anyway, but he says he like likes me and all this, but like it's kind of complicated, so we're just.
I mean,
taking it
it's already
slow.
starting off on kind of a weird foot if he.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever. I'm not putting any expectation. I don't have any expectations or any pressure. I'm just going with the flow. But like he's very sweet. He'll text me. He'll call me. He'll treat me. When I visit, he'll give me iced coffee and gives me little Portuguese pastries. And I was like,
Nice.
well, how much? She's like, no, it's okay. And they had a little tip jar. I was like, well, my tip can't fit in there. So
Just the tip.
there's
Just
a
the
tip jar, and I was like, oh my. Anyway, but
Oh,
no, he's
boy.
very nice. Anyway, but he doesn't like he's not from here, so but he speaks English pretty well actually. So we
How
practice
big
a
is
lot.
your tip?
How big was your tip? Is that what you said? Oh my god.
Nothing. I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, but God, I'm scared. I hope this food was okay. Emma's food. Anyway,
Oh. Do you have
Oh,
a
it should be- I
fridge?
mean,
Like, do you need to
I warmed it
refrigerate your
up.
dinner?
I warmed it up, but they just leave it in the lobby apparently. But they have free
Mm.
breakfast from 6 to 10 or whatever.
So is this are the producers putting you up in the hotel? I guess, right?
Everything, yeah.
Is it a nice hotel?
Transportation, yeah, it's a Sheraton. It's nice.
How many
nice-
people are going to be on the show with you?
I'm not sure, but that's quite a lot, I think. But I think it's different every day. I really have no idea. I have to like
Mm.
wait and see.
It
I
looks
have
like
to like
you-
I have to look on YouTube and watch a
You
couple
have to
episodes.
watch
Yeah.
it. Yeah, the episode. It's Monday. Look it up on Monday.
apparently Roku carries that show. I don't know
Oh,
which version.
Mondays
of the show,
at
though.
6 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to put it on
I
my calendar.
I think so. Yeah, double check online. I'll check as well. You know, Monday I'll know more info. Too.
Monday.
If you're willing to pay $9.99 a month, you can watch it on UnivisionNow.com.
Oh, Univision. Now, all these streaming
Univision.
services. Univision.
Too bad some of
Wow.
that doesn't go right in Rafi's pocket.
See Rafi.
What?
On,
Oh, you can see it on Amazon too.
Oh,
I don't
you
know which
can?
version
What
because
happened?
there's like a USA version and some other country versions.
Okay, well, I'm sure though you can find me some way somehow.
Monday. I'm just doing 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I know him. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my God, we know somebody famous.
He's on TV.
He's on the national network.
Oh boy.
But,
Wishing you the best,
yeah,
Rafi.
so-
I'm gonna take a picture of your face on the TV with
Okay, tag me.
Yeah.
Meow.
Totally. So any prep for your debut?
Monday we meet with the producers and everything. That was supposed to be literally Thursday. They were gonna have us go right away. It was gonna be so hectic. And Spirit, I really didn't want to go on Spirit because I heard they lose your luggage and it's like
Uh-huh.
horrible. And when I got in today, we had to go get a COVID test at this testing center. And
Imagine
I
if
don't know,
it came back positive. Ah.
Oh,
no, they're like,
jeez.
okay, you have to
That'd be
leave.
his luck.
No, I just got tested recently for the print job. So remember I told you it paid me money they pay you to get tested or whatever.
Mhm.
I was telling you at the restaurant. Yeah, so I had to do a COVID test for the print job, and then we got one when we got here today. So it's like
The
enough of
cases,
this.
I mean, are on the rise. I was just at the mall,
Really? So,
and
yeah.
it's maybe like skewing more people wearing masks
Normal.
again. It's not mandated, but I see a lot of people
Yeah.
choosing to wear a mask.
Yeah, well, some people weren't wearing it at the airport today. I was like, is the mandate over? So I
Oh,
didn't wear it for a little
really?
bit, then I put it back on. Yeah, a lot of them. But on the plane, of course, you have to have it on.
Is it-
Yeah.
Is it optional now in the airports or not?
I thought so, but I asked someone. She said no, we still have to wear it. I was like, okay, but
Oh.
they weren't telling anybody to put them on. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah,
But,
it's kind of, we're
I
in
was
this
cool.
weird gray area now where
Yeah, like
vaccinated.
the
I don't know.
transition.
Yeah.
But yeah, the plane. It was only like 3 hours. It wasn't bad, but it's annoying because it's hard to breathe and stuff. And no one really feeds you anymore. You get little snacks. JetBlue's the best because you get unlimited free snacks. And,
like,
and
I
on
want
American, they give
15
you like
pretzels.
Biscoff. I have 3 Cheez-Its, 2 strip waffles, and 5 mini cookies now. No, but at JetBlue has, American has mini pretzels or these like Biscoff cookies. That's a really good. You have
Oh,
with
those are
coffee and stuff.
really good.
And
Guys,
they had this.
we're out of time.
What?
Isn't
It's
it
45
6:15?
minutes.
We've been
no?
on the phone or on the line for 45 minutes already.
No, 30 minutes because
Oh,
we
but we
started
started
at 5:30.
5:30.
We started at 5:30. Okay, you're right.
Yes.
50 minutes after.
I was like, let me finish.
So what
But,
do you
Go ahead.
Go ahead with your snack. I have a
Oh no,
question
no,
after.
go ahead with your snacks. No, so they it's just limited and stuff, which sucks, because like you have to sort of like buy food at the airport, which is ridiculous. Like a bacon, egg, and cheese is like $7. Like it's like crazy. The prices
Insane.
have gone up, and usually airplane stuff is always expensive. It's crazy.
Jen, what's your next trip?
To where? Well, Miami. I'm going on Thursday to Miami.
And after that, where are you going next?
And then it's going to start getting bananas because then I have to kind of decide whether I can travel with Manuel or it's going to interfere with my work because now I have actual clients. So after that, it's going to be Oaxaca to bottle the mezcal. Then it's going to be
Ooh.
Jalisco to make more tequila. Then
What?
Spain to make more gin.
What?
And then
Huh.
potentially maybe Australia.
Wow.
Oh my God, down under with the
Yeah.
ruse. Oh my
Yeah.
God, you have to bring us some souvenirs.
Totally. And when we go to Australia, it's going to have to be for like 20 days at least. Just 'cause it's
Australia, you
so
can
far.
bring me back something from there.
Yes.
A nice friend
A
nice-
a nice
Did you
friend,
see a nice
an Aussie,
friend?
an
from
Aussie.
an Aussie from down under.
Did
Chip
you
of the
guys hear,
body.
by the way, that on April 21st,
That's
which
my
is a
birthday.
funny day,
That's my birthday, April 21st.
April 21st, recreational marijuana is officially legal in
Really?
Jersey. Yeah.
Oh,
And they're going to have, I think, seven locations that do recreational marijuana.
so you're gonna
Starting
be
the-
flying to Miami that day.
Yes, that's right. Darn. No, but I have a medical marijuana card, but the recreational ones, I think, give you more variety of flavors and,
Oh yeah.
and they're not so medicinal
Oh.
in nature. So what do you think, Darren? Is
Jen, you
Darren
cut out
frozen?
for a minute there. Like, I'd say 45 seconds we're dead because
heard
it
her.
says I have an
Oh,
unstable internet connection.
I think you were dead. I don't
I think-
know.
No, I heard Jen. I was
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah, that's because you two are going through Zoom, and I'm
Oh.
it's my internet connection
Oh.
apparently. So I didn't hear everything you were saying, Jen. I'm
So
sorry.
Did you hear that April 21st, which is also Rafi's birthday, that recreational marijuana is now officially
I
available?
didn't hear that.
Yeah, in 7
New
different
Jersey.
dispensaries. Yep, they're going to be
Wow.
recreational.
I can't wait.
Oh my goodness.
Huh.
Well, I'm excited to see what the additional, hopefully, revenue from the taxes from marijuana will do for our state. Maybe we'll have better roads and
I doubt it. It'll be
know.
lining the pockets of the politicians, Jen. Come on.
Oh, that's sad. I was hoping we'll have lower taxes at least or something.
So what happens since you were already sort of on the medical list, right?
Yeah, I just actually, sorry, my cat's being,
Hi there.
this is Harry.
But this
Hi,
means
Harry.
you can still get fired for the companies that don't approve of the state law, right? If the company you work for says you can't do marijuana, then
Yeah,
technically if you
because
find it in your
it's the
bloodstream, you're
national
fired.
thing. Yep.
Yeah.
And this is a concern of mine because let's say I get a client that is in the government or whatever, and they require a background check and drug screen. Maybe they don't test for marijuana these days, and it's just more like hard stuff. I don't know.
Well, I've noticed in New York, there's a lot more, even though it's illegal at the moment to sell it or whatever, there's been like a lot of people selling like the, edibles and stuff, especially around
Yeah.
Times Square, Herald Square.
Mhm.
You can smell it on the streets a lot too.
A lot more. You smell it.
Did you hear that the House passed a marijuana legalization bill April 1st?
No.
Oh, yeah, that
Like at
happened
the
April
federal,
1st.
the
At
federal,
the federal level, yeah.
Wow.
So
That means you can fly with it too.
The Senate would have to pass it, and then it would have to be signed by Biden. So that's a lot to go through. We'll see.
That'll be a while, but I think, yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to read. Oh, and
The vote was
Asbury Park.
220 to 204. mostly along party lines. Surprise!
Interesting. Well, the part that's I don't know, frustrating a little bit is I just had to pay the doctor that prescribes my medical marijuana, maybe like last week, $120 to kind of do the annual assessment, and then I have to pay again to get the medical card to be able to get medical marijuana, which will become moot next Thursday.
Yeah.
I just paid it. So it's like, dang it. Wow.
Well, what if it becomes legal? How is it going to be? Or well, it is legal now, but how is it going to be distributed? Just in like you buy a container of weed, like the leaves, or what's it going to be like? Or gummy bears, or what are you going to be able to buy in New Jersey? Did they say?
I mean, they're going to have the edibles. So you'll have, so with medical, the edibles are called lozenges. So it's like a throat thing, but it's really doesn't
Yeah.
do anything for your throat. It's just- they call it a lozenge. So it's
Okay.
cover up. It's a cover up.
total cover up. And now like they have soft gummies. But I think with recreational, it's more about the flavors. So it's more fun flavors and a little bit more like candy than these lozenges, which are bitter kind of. They're not enjoyable to consume. And then they probably will have things that medical marijuana doesn't do, which is like carbonated drinks with THC, you know,
Interesting.
different things like that. That's outside of the medical realm of marijuana.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, Rafi, what's in your plans tonight? Anything?
Well, my friend and I are gonna meet up after the podcast. Don't really have any plans. Brickell Center is like 20-30 minutes away. It's not far.
The what
We
center?
take an Uber or Lyft. Brickell Center, like downtown Miami.
Okay.
There's a
and
really
then there's South
good
Beach.
club that you can check out called 11.
11.
It's like EL
Okay.
and then the number 11 and then EVEN. It's spelled like
Okay.
11 with 11 in it.
Okay.
And it's
Interesting.
like a nightclub / strip club and bottle service all in one. So
Okay.
check that out.
I
Are
better
there
get my
men stripping or
dollar.
just women?
I'm guessing just women.
I
but
better
don't
get
know.
I better get my
don't know.
dollar bills ready. My friend would appreciate it more. There's also a Denny's across the street. Maybe we'll get dinner there. I don't know what's happening.
It's spelled E11 even. So it looks like,
E11 even.
yeah, 11 is what it's called. Opens at 8 p.m. tonight.
11 benevolent elephants. It's
11
a warm up. It's a warm up.
Yeah, they have a lot. So the reason I tell you that is Ariel, the guy that you met in
Yeah.
Pulperia, is there now.
Oh,
He's
there
coming
now?
back with us on Thursday. Yeah. Oh, maybe
Oh,
you can
I'll
meet up
text
with
him.
him. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
hey,
He's
let's
there
go.
now.
Get a coffee or something. I don't
So
know.
he's
Great.
there now, opening up the W. We had an event
Oh,
at the W Hotel with
okay.
Aldez. And he showed some footage on Instagram at 11, and they had Ja Rule there last
Wow.
night.
So he's there. Okay.
Who's Ja Rule?
He's not far from me.
Oh dear, Darren.
It's a rapper.
I'm not. I can't.
Mm,
He's a rapper.
okay. I figured. He sounds like a rapper.
But he's kind of old school. He's from the 90s, so
Old school
Oh,
rap.
then I should know.
you should know him. That's what I'm saying. Is he the one that sings "Every Thug Needs a Lady"? That's Ja Rule, right?
Sounds about right.
Needs a lady. Mm-mm. Yes. So that's a great place to be. But yeah, hit up Ariel. See what he's up to?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. My mom has a cousin nearby too, and a childhood friend. So I might meet them as well. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I really don't have anything planned. I want to go to probably at least once to the beach, you know, and Miami, like downtown.
So
'Cause
tell
go
us
to
about your
South Beach?
four.
There-
I want to
there's
know
a
about your
gym.
4
There's
outfits
a
that you
gym
brought
over
with
there. Oh, I bought like just like a black blazer. It's from an event I worked once. It's a nice brand. And just some like dress pants and dress
Mhm.
shirts, like long sleeve and a couple short sleeve.
you. Oh, so
Uh,
they're all kind of
solid.
formal.
Yeah, like kind of like nice, casual and dressy attire. Some of them have a little print, and some of them are solid colors. And I brought some dress shoes, like nice kind of like slip-ons, kind of like dress shoes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
What do you have you seen the way the Miami folks dress is a little different than New York?
Kinda
They're much
like-
more beachy, linen.
Yeah, Cuban influence, like
Right.
kind of like
One of the
just
IT guys
shirts
that works for
open.
me.
Yeah.
One of the IT guys that works for me went to South Beach last summer, and he's supposedly straight.
Oh yeah.
But he was
Supposedly
walking down
straight?
Miami
What does
Beach,
that
South
mean?
Beach, and like these pink shorts and
Yeah.
tank top. It's like, oh boy.
That's how you get a dress. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
boy.
Even
telling
the
Ma-
straight guys?
we have to go to the. That's why we're at the mall because Manuel has to get like pink and teal and whatever.
No kidding. He's gonna wear pink?
Yeah, he always wears
Hmm.
pink.
Which mall do you go to? Short Hills.
Short Hills
Or-
Mall.
That's a nice
Yep.
one. I like the other one, the bigger one. What's it called? There's like a big.
Oh,
food
the
court.
one that's by Elizabeth.
Garden
with
State Plaza.
IKEA.
That's good. Nice.
Yeah,
Garden State
that-
Plaza.
That one I had a kind of a bad experience the day on Black Friday
Oh no.
a few years ago. We were walking around with one of Manuel's nephews. No, not nephews, cousins. I don't know, so little kid. And we were inside one store and suddenly you just see all these people running and dispersing and then you hear like a bang and someone yells gun
Oh,
and
no.
Oh, no.
the whole mall
That
was
you
in
never wanna hear.
lockdown. Yeah,
Is
we
that
were in
what- Was it
lockdown.
really a gun?
And like Manuel grabbed the kid's head by the hair and like pulled him in the store and we went in the back room with a bunch of people.
What? When
Anyway,
was this?
this was like 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It turned out to be mass hysteria, basically. Like there was a
Oh.
fight in the food court.
Okay.
Somebody pushed somebody
Where was
else.
Wonder Woman when we need her?
Wonder Woman. Jen's Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Well,
And then, you know,
they-
one thing that I
yeah.
learned after this event, because this was the first time that I was in this, you know, fight or flight mode, is if you ever feel that there's a gunman in the building, run out of the building.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we
yeah, you
ran-
wanna
We
get
ran
away
deeper
from it.
into the building, and
Oh,
it
you
was
did?
like
Oh no.
we were like in the store closet, so
You guys
you're
must have
afraid
go
the
out.
gunman is going to come in and your corner.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was
But most of
very
the
bad.
stores have eggs, or most of the stores have an
Back
employee area in the
exits.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then
you
there's
don't know if the
exits.
gunman is there. It was just very like
Scary. Well, they had a
frightening.
shooting in Aventura. Aventura is like a neighbor, like it's in Miami, like a section, region, whatever. There's a mall there. That when I came last time to Miami, they had a shooting there. When I was up
Oof.
here with my mom. Yeah.
yeah,
Like
it was
North
very very
Miami.
scary.
Yeah.
But that mall was good until that happened.
Yeah.
That was a good.
So
one.
you
'Cause
got
they
you
had
were
Century,
scarred.
I'm scarred. Century 21 went out of business, and I loved that store.
Oh, I remember that store. Are they all closed?
Yeah,
All
all
of
the
them?
How about
Century.
They were
American Dream in East,
Yeah, I was
East
just gonna
Rutherford.
say.
Have you
Oh,
been there?
American
one.
Dream
That's a
is
big one.
awesome. It's
Not
I
like
even
still
all the
haven't been
stores.
there.
We have to go. The three of
we
us.
need to
That's
go
our first
together. It would
outing.
be like fun. Yes.
Yeah, I've been there a few times, and not all the storefronts are filled in yet. It's huge. I love the
Yeah.
Primark there. The Scotch and soda, I think. No, it's not- there's
There's
a
a
bunch of
store
stores.
there that is kind of for kids, but I enjoyed walking in there. They have like a big pool that you can like drive a mini boat or
Oh,
like
no.
RV trucks, and
Oh, I
it,
didn't
it
see
was
that.
really cool. I was like,
I've done the mini golf there, and then
yeah,
some shopping. So.
it's a really cool, and it has like an indoor water park and an
Skiing.
indoor amusement park. Yeah,
It's a roller
Skiing.
coaster.
Snowboarding,
Oh.
roller coaster, strip club, bank, church. No,
strip club.
no, I'm kidding. That's the Mall of America. Has everything.
Ah,
Oh,
all right.
that's
So we
one
need
thing
a
I want
plan
to do.
for us together.
That's one thing I do want to do in Texas is go back to Six Flags. Last time I was there, I guess about 8 months ago or something, I hooked up with another gay couple. And we went to Six Flags for the evening. It was fun. For
Oh, I
like
think
4
you
hours.
told us that you joined them.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
Which was brave
Interesting.
and awkward and fun all at
And
the
This was
same
fun.
And the thrill of a lifetime. I guess.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Texas, they're nice, so that makes sense with Texas.
Everything's bigger in
Bigger
Texas.
in Texas,
Apparently.
it's true. Everything is bigger.
Not everything, Jen.
Easy,
Easy, cowboy.
easy.
It looks like they got surfing in the mall too in East Rutherford.
Surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like artificial snow that
Yeah.
you can
So
do.
snowboarding.
They
I think
were-
it's
I
the
remember-
biggest indoor snow park. or whatever it's called.
Yeah, they were building that so many years
ago, Meadowlands. It's going to be called
Mhm.
Meadowlands something, and then it took forever to finish. Yeah.
And then our tax dollars, Jen, went to help pay for finishing it.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
But now with medical marijuana, maybe
We'll
can
get that
pay for
back.
other things. Yeah, well, they said in Colorado, the people that live there started to get bigger refunds because the state was generating so much money that they couldn't justify it and had to give it back to their people.
Maybe there'll be a dispensary there, Jen. Before we ride the rides, we
Sure,
can
all does.
get a little gummy
Yeah,
bear to
like
help us
have a little
relax.
recreational marijuana and then go on a
Yeah.
roller coaster. That
Oh,
sounds like
God.
a good idea.
Okay.
All right.
Well, guys, it was
Rafi,
a pleasure.
have fun in Miami. Hope
Thank
you can connect
you,
with
and
Ariel.
maybe
and
I'll see
Darren.
you Thursday. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
maybe I'll see you on Thursday. Darren, have
Good
a safe
luck.
flight to
Make
Tejas.
sure to
I
listen,
will.
everyone. Tell your friends. The Asylum. See
Bye-bye.
you next time. Bye.
Bye.